and his notepad popped out, and boy, oh boy.
K feeds. Let me at least add way to the list of champions that I like. Fuck.
Twitch streamer Lacari banned after flashing disturbing notepad file. The Thursday incident led to a quick bans from Twitch around 7:30 p.m. and later Kick banned on Kick. Yeah, he did everything they're saying he did. As viewers shared censored clips across platforms showing what happened to be references to child exploitation and other extreme material. Lacari claimed it was an accidental download from a shady site, deleted immediately, and blamed a Windows glitch, but streamer Quinn69 debunked that live. Asmongold advised using a separate PC for such content.
Asmon messaged me and said, bro, you need a separate PC for that stuff. Oh my god.
Info had just come out and the clip I saw had the names and everything censored. Obviously, I wouldn't have said this if I knew what the content was. You know, giving him the benefit of the doubt, he jumped the gun. This guy was his friend and, you know, he wanted to be noble and defend him.
What is is it because he has this up? It says folder couple teams or something like that, and it got like a green like screen. Is it showing like something like prerogative right there? Because I'm looking at this, it says all couples, I'm guessing, or whatever that is. It's like halfway on it. It says favorite something 2026 new text, then JBT videos something 500 JBT videos. I'm guessing this is what it is right here, but because it says teens, I'm guessing. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I'm thinking that it's just this page right here. People saying that he's watching child stuff.
But some things are unfortunately indefensible. Bro, this ain't a live stream fail. This is a live stream felony. His ex Cucko distanced herself after past checks found no issues, and Lacari went offline, insisting he did nothing wrong. Amid sponsor losses and calls for police reports, Lacari was banned from Twitch and Kick for opening a notepad that links to reality and jack off all trades, master of none.
Hilarious today, by the way, how many of your favorite streamers didn't talk about the fact that Lacari had that link on his computer.
The kettle calling the pot black, but ironically, Miskiff.
Flying commercial wastes time, flexibility, and
It's not that bad. I just wanted to say that joke because Lacari is black.
You are you're not calling him out. You're not saying anything. You are letting this go by when you're willing to call me out for he said, she said.
Get in there and make it about you. Well, he does have a point here and there. He said, she said. Yeah, both he and she would tell you to shut the up. Brother, you lived with the dude. No. Yeah, the P in Pogger stands for pedophile. In this scenario, any normal person would have ended the stream, but Lacari here is special. He's not normal. He kept streaming for hours. It was so bad, his own mods were unmodding themselves and telling him this isn't a joke. He's not even the first streamer from that community to leak his goonery to the world, except this guy was just a bit strange. He wasn't a criminal.
I just want to ask you one thing.
What's up?
Did you know that was in those links, okay? Do you know?
No. Listen, man,
Okay, so how did you get those links?
because I download a lot.
How addicted do you have to be to use your computer to goon, let alone download stuff, bruh? He should have just said he was trying to download Huzuni hack client for Minecraft.
You realize that like half of the streaming world right now thinks you're a right?
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter. They're always gonna think that.
What do you mean by that?
Buzz, why would they think that? You know, I know the League of Legends is a bit suspicious, but like, come on. Not quite a red card, bit of a yellow card foul, but I called him a EDP 446. The similarities are uncanny. Anyway, XQC started calling out Asmongold for not covering this.
I don't want to get involved in it. I don't want to make, and I'm going to be real, guys. I've already got one defamation lawsuit in the chamber. I don't need to be double barreling this shit, okay? I don't need to be dual wielding these. So I don't want to talk about whether something is, whether what happened, what.
Check. I don't really have a social read on this. I can really normally like read people.
Yeah, I think he's fully lost it. I did not understand a single word he said.
Really bad. You cannot run away. It's just bad. You can say, yeah, this is full. And that person, that friend would still be wrong if they were mad at you. Because you're being impartial. You remember? Like, you can still hold them accountable and want them to do better.
Albeit he jumped the gun a bit early, but I'm pretty sure Asmongold genuinely condemned Lacari. Who wouldn't do that? That'd be insane. I will say, what the is Asmongold talking about? Why would this guy sue him for defamation if he's just covering the literal facts? 500 JBT videos, which stands for jail. Anyway, while streaming, he started freaking out.
Stand for Joe, what?
Videos, which stands for jail. Anyway.
I don't know. I'm trying to decode it. I don't know. You said gel something. I don't see where it can be.
Jail. Anyway, while streaming, he started freaking out after.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. That's why I'm not crying and sobbing. I didn't do anything, dumbass. You just want me to be guilty so bad.
Just want to point out he had at least 2 notepad tabs, so it's not one file that allegedly downloaded itself. JBT is short for J8 Teens. He also had the link highlighted.
Oh shit. I wouldn't have thought of that. Gel bait teens? He also has a link. Oh, sorry. This cold weather is getting to me. I'm so sorry. This is making me so tired. Also has a link highlighted to be copied. Oh, why would he do that? Oh, okay.
To be copied. Why would he need to do that for a sketchy file that downloaded itself? Yellow tape around his... And you know, a punishment worse than jail time. Moist Critical making a negative video on you.
Things like family n***ism, apparently. Like, that's some real shit right there. Also, like, teens and animals. So then they asked him to do something like show his notepad recents to show what else had been on his notepad recently.
So he was taking a long ass time to show the recents, and then we see 3 of these suspicious text documents that are new.
And it doesn't take a super sleuth. You don't need Inspector Gadget to come in with some high level tools in order to crack this case. The most likely reason is because when he looked at his recents in Notepad, there were probably some really awful things there that he knew people would pick up on. So then he opened some new text documents in Notepad to push those down out of the recents so people couldn't see them.
Bro, the Twitch chat is actually unhinged. What the?
Big streamers that try to act like they cover all the news for Twitch and everything. They stick their nose in everyone's little drama, won't do it to Lacari because they're buddy-buddy with him. For pedophilia accusations. Not something that's small. Not something that's a he said, she said. Pedophilia accusation.
This dude's ego needs to be studied. He can't go a single minute without comparing stuff to himself. He's like a textbook narcissist, and he's so oblivious to it, that's hilarious.
He's trying to make this into a joke. Bro, Lacari, man, are you good?
You want to file free? Hit it.
Is that you, Diddy? Like, Lacari, regardless of the situation, you admitted that that link is bad and it's on your computer, bro. Like, you can't... Why are you trying to make it into a joke?
Asmon messaged me and said, bro, you need a separate PC for that stuff. Oh my god.
No, he didn't.
And you know, Miskiff's correct here. The Diddy stuff is funny, unless you're actually Diddy.
Asmongold, even if he said it's bad, I'm gonna say this right now, didn't do shit. He didn't go into it. He didn't talk about it. He didn't go involved at all. Lacari, Asmongold literally did absolutely nothing. When, with my case of he said, she said.
This guy is so insufferable. When I think he's going to say something interesting, it always revolves back to him.
Bro, it's not worth it. Just delete my hard drive.
This is him on stream now looking at the legality of in his state, Texas. He doesn't fully understand what he's looking at, but he can recognize that it's not good, and then he eventually says that he's just going to delete his hard drive. It's not worth it. Now, call me crazy, maybe I'm on the crack pipe, but that just doesn't exactly sound like a statement from an innocent man.
Delete my hard drive.
That's very fishy, I'll tell you.
This is probably the wildest news I ever woke up to. I wake up this morning and I see the Lacari files.
If you are doing that, well, how could you ever do that on a streaming PC? What are you doing? Looks like you drive past a cop station after you're done robbing a bank. Take the long way around, man. Just file names of probably legal content. As somebody who I've known the guy for a long time, I really hope to God that that's true. I really do. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm not even in a position to even really know whether that's true, to look into whether it's true, to be able to pass judgment on whether that's true. I just hope that whatever should happen does happen.
Again, Asmongold jumped the gun and didn't know about the severity of the files, because otherwise, why would he make that argument? It doesn't matter if you watch it on your streaming PC or your Dell laptop, it's just as bad. That's not the issue here. This might be controversial, and albeit, Miskiff is doing this for strictly selfish endeavors, but his reaction makes the most sense. If you find out your friend's P. Diddy, you throw them under the bus. It doesn't matter at that point. And of course, Lacari got his Twitch suspended. Even Hassan Piker got into the mix.
Yeah, doesn't Tectone do this too? And Nooks Taco as well. A bunch of my fucking ops are all over this. Digtone probably scrubbing his PC right now. Brother, I don't think you can scrub, you know?
The only scrub here is you, motherfucker. My Genshin Impact baddies are not only of legal age, but they also
Okay, I think I'm done. I don't know whether it is streaming, whether it's people with money, or whether it's people with just, I would say, a lot of follows, or have like a lot of, people watching them, have to revolve around like child pornography. I don't fully understand that. I don't even know why you even want to. Why would a person look at a child and think of, I want to like sexually do something to that? Like, I don't know the thought process of that, but never knew what JBT stand for. But that's crazy. 500 videos of that is just ridiculous. That's sick. That's really sick. You need to go outside and touch some fucking grass or some shit. Like, that's sick. But damn, see you on the next one. That's just, yeah.